when I got Pretty Little Liars, I was so excited when you were cast because I loved Bratz and I loved that movie.
Do you know that you never told me that?
Never told you that?
You never told me that. I am dying. That's hilarious.
I was like, oh my God, it's the girl from the Bratz movie.
I'm dead.
I had this friend growing up who used to like write like storylines for our Bratz dolls, and we would like act out.
Excellent.
Like with our Bratz dolls, like the story.
Love that. Director. You're a director.
Yeah. And when when it was like announced that there was going to be a Bratz movie, and her in particular lost her fucking mind.
Oh,
we were so excited that there was going to be a Bratz
so
movie.
funny, Sash. All this time that I've known you, and I had no idea that you loved Bratz.
I don't think I've ever told you that.
That's so funny.
And now there's this huge resurgence.
Which is so weird. I'm happy for it, but it's so weird because that was my first ever movie. I was 18 years old.
Killed it.
I was so excited as like a little halfy girl who like kind of throughout my career up until that age was sort of told I was never enough of one thing. So it was like I was never Asian enough for the Asian roles and I was never Caucasian enough for the Caucasian roles, or they'd be like, well, we don't know what to do with her. Like she doesn't match a family, you know, like things like that. And I was like,
so
I don't know where I belong. And growing up in Hawaii, everybody's biracial, you know, everybody's mixed and it's quite seen as like, you know, a beautiful, like normal thing in Hawaii. We're the melting pot. And then moving to LA, I was just like, oh, I don't actually look like everybody else. And I don't know where I fit because you're kind of told you don't fit somewhere. So when Bratz came out and the bio came out, I was like, oh my gosh, they're literally looking for somebody like me. They're looking for somebody who is biracial, part Chinese, part Caucasian. Like how exciting. I feel seen and represented.
Yeah.
So when I booked that movie, we were so excited. It was about 4 women from different, you know, cultural backgrounds coming together about this women of female empowerment. And it just bombed. You know, it was 2007. It just bombed. Like it got bad reviews. We didn't make money. And we were just like, And then it just kind of slipped away into the night. It was like it never happened. We were so proud of the movie that we were making.
And you should be.
But then it just fell flat. And here we are, how many years later? Because, you know, math, what?
I know.
14, 13 years later?
Yeah.
And the amount of people that I run into now, girls who are like,
women,
like
very much
women, but like 24, 23, like younger women coming up to me being like, oh my God, I just saw Bratz and I loved it. And I'm like, what? How is this movie now suddenly like back?
Yeah.
But there's a newfound appreciation with this generation of women that I'm like, you guys get it.
This is cool.
But so much later, but I'm glad, you know, a film that I was on where there was a sex scene